Hollywood can fake muscle. Instagram can filter abs. But you cannot fake 280 pounds of stage-ready mass under 5% body fat. You cannot fake 8 Mr. Olympia titles. You cannot fake decades under iron. Today, we rank the 10 greatest bodybuilders of all time. Not just the biggest, not just the most shredded, but the men who reshaped the sport forever. Golden era legends, mass monsters, modern dominance. This list will start arguments. Good. Let's begin. At number 10, Frank Zane. 5'9", 185 pounds on stage, and he defeated men weighing over 220 pounds. Zane proved bodybuilding wasn't about size. It was about illusion. 3-time Mr. Olympia from 1977 to 1979. In 1974, a near-fatal accident nearly ended his career. Most men would have walked away. Zane rebuilt himself. Crazy fact, he calculated his ideal proportions using mathematical symmetry ratios. He wasn't building muscle. He was designing perfection.
I would say the perfect physique is one that has really great proportions where everything matches.
Number 9, Samir Bannout. The 1983 Mr. Olympia. 5'8", around 195 pounds on stage. But what made Samir dangerous wasn't size. It was detail. His back was so deeply separated it earned its own nickname, the Lion of Lebanon. Before Olympia glory, he trained through political instability and civil war in Lebanon. He didn't grow up with luxury gyms. He grew up with instability. Crazy fact, his lower back striations were considered so advanced at the time that judges openly admitted it changed how conditioning was evaluated.
I think D-ball was probably the most effective anabolic.
Samir didn't dominate for years, but for one night, he was untouchable. And sometimes, that's enough to become immortal.
For me, D-ball, wow, like, did an amazing job for me. I put on quite a bit of mass.
Number 8, Phil Heath. 7-time Mr. Olympia, nicknamed The Gift. But talent doesn't win 7 Sandows. He was doubted early. Critics said he lacked width. He built it. Stage weight, 240 pounds at 5'9". Crazy fact, his arms approached 22 inches with extreme 3D separation. Phil didn't just grow, he refined fullness into dominance.
I took less than everybody, and I can point it out. I have blood work from the very beginning. I won the Miss USA taking 500 milligrams of testosterone with a shot of Deco a week.
Number 7. Five-time classic physique Olympia champion. 6'1", 230 pounds on stage. Behind the symmetry was adversity. An autoimmune kidney disease diagnosis, a condition that could have ended everything. Instead, he came back sharper.
I have an autoimmune disease. I got really sick the year before from it. So I was living in a lot of fear and like prepping for an Olympia, trying to be like confident.
Crazy fact, he climbs near 260 pounds off-season, then carves down without losing those classic lines. He revived aesthetics for a new era. Number 6, Lee Haney. 8 Mr. Olympia titles. He believed in stimulate, don't annihilate. While others destroyed their bodies, Haney built longevity. Stage weight between 245 and 250 pounds. Crazy fact, he retired on top after 8 Olympias by choice.
Like a dream come true, man.
Dominance without ego. Control without chaos.
My training, it consists of training at least 6 to 7 days a week. Sometimes I train twice a day.
If you respect real bodybuilding history, this is barbell fuel. No trends, No fake hype. Just iron discipline and the truth behind legends. Subscribe. Now we enter the top 5. Number 5. Jay Cutler. 4-time Mr. Olympia. 260 pounds on stage. The man who dethroned Ronnie Coleman. And then did something even rarer. He lost the Olympia in 2008, came back in 2009, and won it again. The only bodybuilder in history to reclaim the Sandow after losing it. Crazy fact, during his peak mass phases, he consumed nearly 6,000 calories per day just to maintain size. Jay wasn't just massive, he was relentless. Number 4. Flex Wheeler. 4-time Arnold Classic champion, around 235 pounds on stage, widely considered the most aesthetic physique ever displayed. He survived a near-fatal car accident in 1994, later battled kidney failure, and eventually lost part of his leg. Crazy fact, even after amputation, his upper body symmetry remained elite. Flex proved something powerful. Mass isn't everything. Structure can be untouchable. Number 3. Dorian Yates. 6 Mr. Olympia titles. 5'10", 260 pounds of granite density. He trained in a dungeon gym. No spotlight, no glamour, just brutality. He tore his biceps, he tore his triceps, and still won. Crazy fact, he claimed an Olympia title with a fully torn bicep. Dorian didn't continue the golden era. He ended it. Mass replaced art, and bodybuilding entered the monster era.
But I started using insulin as an anabolic. So if you're using insulin and steroids and other things altogether, this is becoming a ticking time bomb.
Number 2. Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, buddy! Lightweight!
8 Mr. Olympia titles. 5'11", 287 pounds shredded on stage. Over 300 pounds in the off-season. 800-pound squats. 800-pound deadlifts. As a professional bodybuilder. Crazy fact, he squatted 800 pounds for reps even after securing the Olympia title. He didn't just look strong, he was strong. But greatness demanded a price. Multiple spinal surgeries, hip replacements. Ronnie pushed the human frame beyond limits, and the cost was permanent. Number 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger. 7 Mr. Olympia titles. 6'2", around 235 pounds on stage. But this ranking isn't just about muscle, it's about impact. Arnold mastered psychology. He controlled rooms before competitions even began. He used mind games, confidence, presence. Crazy fact, during his peak years, he trained twice per day, sometimes totaling 5 hours under iron. Arnold didn't just win titles, he globalized bodybuilding, movies, politics, cultural influence. Every mass monster after him stands on the stage he built. Ronnie may have pushed size further, Dorian may have changed density, but Arnold made bodybuilding immortal. That's why he's number 1. This list will spark debate. Good. That means the sport still matters. This is Barbell Fuel. We don't chase trends, we study iron history. If you respect discipline over hype, subscribe. Comment your top 3. And remember, legends aren't born, they're built. Rep by rep, year by year, under unforgiving iron. I'll see you in the next one.